Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We continue our numerical method on chapter 2 about nonlinear equation. Now we continue on 2.5, topic 2.5 about root finding for nonlinear equation by using Newton-Raphson method. Okay, date today is 24th of March 25th, 2025. So, the strategy behind the Newton-Raphson method is to approximate the root of yx by its tangent line. Okay, the point where this tangent line crosses the x-axis usually represents an improved estimate of the root. Okay, they say we have a root like this one. Okay, we have fx and x. Okay, we have a root here. And then we have a tangent line here. Okay, I put blue in color. Okay, this is tangent. Then we have x naught here, and then x1, and so on. Maybe x2, and so on. So, based on this one, this is the iteration. Okay. We iterate, first iteration is by using the initial value of x naught, and then the second iteration by using x1, x2, and so on. So from here you can see that the value of x is approximately or near to the exact root value here. So the keep near to the exact value of the root is absolute value. Okay, so based on the figure 2.4, the derivation of Newton-Raphson formula from the tangent line. So by considering the tangent line in figure 2.4, tangent line here lah, x1 and x0. So we got the f prime x0 is equal to f x0 minus fx1, okay, divided by x0 here. Okay, then we minus x1 here. So this is something like tangent lah. And then from here we got the f prime x0 equal to fx naught divided by x0 minus x1. And then we expand the equation to be like this one, and then finally we get here. Okay, I will explain detail here by using exercise later on. But this is the important equation in order for you to identify what is the next value of x. Okay, so we have table here. Okay, we have table, and then we have iteration, and then this number of x. So we have x naught here, x naught, and then x1, okay, x2, x3, and so on. So in order to identify the x1, x2, and so on, we will use this kind of equation. Okay, so repeating the same procedure for the subsequent point, the Newton-Raphson method in general can be expressed as this one. Okay, when xi plus 1 means that the incoming or the next iteration is equal to xi, the current iteration, okay, minus fx and divided by f prime, means you have to differentiate the function. So by using Newton-Raphson method, actually we only require to determine or to identify only one sub-interval value. Okay, that's it. Then the next thing is we are required to differentiate the function. So for me, the advantages of Newton-Raphson method is the iteration is less. is lesser than this section first. So you can save the time lah. Okay, the time consuming is low. And then what is the advantages is you only required only single subinterval. Okay, single value of x not only. But for me, the limitation or the disadvantages of this kind of method is you have to differentiate the equation. If let's say the equation is like this, y equal to maybe 2x power of 3, I think okay, because when you want to differentiate y prime or x lah, this one x is 6x power of 2. Okay, again, okay. Okay, let's say you have to differentiate yx equal to 3x power of 3. So y prime x is equal to 9x power of 2. Okay, I think easy this one. But what happen if the equation is something like this one? Okay, maybe 2x ln x 3/2, something like this one. So quite tricky lah. Okay, so in this case, by using Newton-Raphson method, you have to strengthen your I think mat 3, okay, your calculus. Okay, just study the basic one lah, in order to differentiate the equation. Okay, so the convergence criterion can be set as, okay, this is the incoming x value lah, okay, by iteration plus 1 minus xi equal or less than the convergence criterion or the tolerance error. Yeah, this one, tolerance error. So the routing algorithm can be systematically structured as, step 1 is to identify the fx and f prime x. So first, if you get the equation, you have to differentiate the equation. So this is the step 1. Okay, again lah, for me, the step 1 is you have to construct the table based on the required method. Let's say Newton-Raphson, then you have to construct the table first, the table of Newton-Raphson method. And then the second thing is to identify the fx and f prime x. Okay, and then the another method, the next step is to set the initial guess of root xi. So we put here initial guess of root, which is xi lah. And then step 3 is calculate the new root xi plus 1. Means that the next lah, okay, new root by using this kind of equation. Okay, if you using calculator, then I will xi plus 1 is equal a, okay, minus b divided by c. Okay, I just put here first. Okay, later on I will explain. Okay, and then step 4 is check the convergence criterion. Okay, and then if the estimated root is xi plus 1 or the xi plus 1 minus x is bigger than tolerant error, then repeat step 2 by using xi plus 1 as new initial value. It's okay. Okay, then we proceed for the example. So let's say we are given non-linear function of fx equal to 2x power of 3 plus 2x minus 2 and its graph as follow. Okay, something like this. So we can clearly know that okay, the root is maybe xi equal to, we put 0.7 0.7 because in between 0.6 to 0.8, so I put xi equal to, so this is the what we call it, the root the guess root. Okay, set the initial guess of root. So the initial guess of root is 0.7 based on the graphical method. Okay, and then find the zeros of fx using Newton-Raphson method. Iterate until 0.00005. Okay, then verify using Freeman. No need lah this one. So for the solution, you are given the function of 2x power of 3 plus 2x minus 2. So you have straight away, you have to differentiate this particular equation. So from here, you get the, you differentiate and you get the 6x power of 2 plus 2. Okay, and then for the graph, the initial guess of x naught is chosen 0.7. Okay, based on this one I put here x0. Okay, x0 is equal to 0.7. So again, for me, first you have to construct the table. So based on this table, for the Newton-Raphson method, first you have to do the iteration. Okay, first column is iteration, start from 0, 1, 2. Okay, very shortest one, only 2 or 3 iteration, and then we have xi, f, xi, and f prime x1, xi, means this is the function actually. Okay, so this is A, this is B, this is C. Okay, in order to get this number, okay, you have to use A minus B divided by C. Okay, again, you use your calculator, you put, okay, A is 0.7 and then B is 0.086 and C is 4.94, and I believe you will get this kind of value, 0.6826. Okay, and then for the error analysis is xi plus 1 minus xi, means that this one, okay, you have to minus the previous one. So you have to modulus lah, 0.6826 minus 0.7. Okay, modulus, and then you will get this one, this number, modulus. So easy, right? Okay, so note the graph provide the rough estimator of the root. The nearer the x naught to the actual root, the lesser the iteration are needed for conversion. Means that if you choose, let's say this one 0.7, then you only require 2 iteration lah. If you put maybe 0.8 or maybe 0.9, so you got more iteration. So this is the tip lah, how you are going to shortest the calculation. Okay, so again you have to state lah. Okay, the something like this one lah. Situ the predicted root, or maybe the, okay lah, predicted root. So the predicted root is x equal to this one lah, 0.66823. So 1 mark. Okay. Okay, I think enough for today for Newton reaction. Then next class we will continue on a second method. Okay, thank you class. Assalamualaikum. Very good.